There is one thing, if you want to choose a career path, change careers, find a new type of job or work or employment in 2025 or beyond, there is one thing that you are going to need to understand about yourself in order to do that correctly. How do I know that? Well, I used to work in staffing and recruiting, but for the last 20 years, I have been helping people just like you choose the right career direction. And that's because a lot of people end up in jobs and careers that they can't stand because they're not properly leveraging this one thing. And so if you've got more than 30 seconds, stick around because when I explain this to you, like the light bulb's going to go off. If you don't have the time, bookmark and come back, especially if you want to choose a career or change careers, whatever, you're going to need to know how to unlock this one thing. So, this thing that I'm talking about is called your UVA, your unique value add. And what that means is that you have to think of yourself as a business of one who is selling their services to an employer, to a customer. The happiest of those relationships are going to be where you really love the customer, but more importantly, you really love the value you're providing them. See, it's not going to feel so much like work, and you're going to have an easier time growing your career and feeling satisfied in your career if the things that you do all day feel valuable to you. That's your UVA, your unique value add. And it's amazing to me that we're not taught this in school and that nobody helps us develop it or even understand it because no two people have the same UVA. So, how do you break that down and figure it out? Well, that's what I've spent the last 20 years doing with people. And the one thing that I had to develop for them was this quiz to help them understand what their workplace personas are. So, a persona is a way you like to create value. And when you know what your top three workplace personas are, you can now reliably look at jobs and predict whether or not you would be happy in them. And that's because you can look at the job description and what's required and say, is that something that my top three workplace personas would enjoy doing? Is that the kind of value I would want to provide? Is this making sense so far? Okay. So, in all my years of research, because I'm an engineering girl, I went to school for engineering, I'm a total nerdy. I created this quiz and said, okay, there are 8 ways that people create value in the workplace. And it's not that we can't all do all 8 ways, we can. But there are going to be 3 ways that we most prefer to work. And if we spent the majority of our workday doing these, we would like our jobs and we would be super effective at them. And let me tell you something, 20 years of research, and I find that people that leverage their top three workplace personas are happier, get promoted more, right? Have more job opportunities, are seen as more successful, but most importantly, they're just happier. So if you've been at this art and this makes sense to you, then here's what I want you to do. I can't work with everybody one on one. And so this year I decided to put together a free resource center, no credit card required. Okay. And in it, I put my how to choose a career path. It's a video that you watch that gives you my 5 steps, including how to figure out your workplace personas, plus a few other things you're going to need to do to effectively and smartly choose a career path that will make you happy and satisfied. And that video is in this free resource center. I put over $1,000 worth of resources in there because I can't work with everybody and because there's an epidemic of people out there who are looking to choose a new career path and are really struggling. So you will find that free resource center up here, linked up here, down here, or just go to my company, Work It Daily, and in the menu bar, you'll see free resource center. Get in there, watch the how to choose a career path, and learn what your workplace personas are and how to choose a career that's actually going to make you happy. Okay. Because you deserve it. This is your year. Hashtag your name 2025. That's what we're talking about. And choosing a career path will be a big part of that for you. And now you can do that in the free resource center. Okay. Good luck, my friend. Go get them.